You're out of camera.
All right, good evening. Bonsoir. Merci d'être présente à notre premier événement pour l'Association canadienne de l'égalité. Le suivant de la présentation sera donné en anglais. S'il vous plaît, sentez-vous à l'aise de demander des questions en français lors de la période de questions à la fin de la lecture de Dr. Fiamengo. Pour n'importe quel service, commentaire, référence ou question en français, vous pouvez nous envoyer un courriel électronique à travers notre site web. Ça, c'est equalitycanada.com. Good day. My name is Reuben Avila. You'll have to excuse my French. I'm from Toronto, but I try. I am an advisor fellow and board director for the Canadian Association for Equality. The reason as to why I became involved with CAFE was because, like many of you here at the University of Ottawa, I too was in the pursuit of academic knowledge. Knowledge that could explain what I've seen, what I have experienced. What I've experienced as a student. What I've experienced as a student here at the University of Ottawa myself as an alumni. During my studies here at the University of, we'll take a moment until we enforce some decorum in the room, so we'll take a pause.
Is there a proctologist in the house? Can you not call security? We're a proctologist.
Let's call security. We're not leaving here until we voice our concerns, so, you know, we'll stay here until 10 o'clock, so carry on by all means.
Tell them we're going to take a 3-minute to 2-minute intermission and security's been notified.
We're going to be taking a 5-minute pause. Security has been dispatched. Thank you.
Are you really university students? Are you guys really university students? Do you not care about exchanging opinions? I mean, this is an example of what universities.
I'm not going to debate, misogyny. I'm sorry. There's not going to debate.
Have you read some stuff that you call misogyny? Well, I love to hear what you don't like about the
It's not debatable. It's just bad. It's bad.
I don't
I'm gonna make some noise.
I have a right to come here.
I have a right to make some noise.
No, you don't have that right.
What do you mean I don't have the
I
right?
mean, you guys do free speech.
And you don't either.
And you talk so much more loudly than me. Oh, I wonder
That's
why.
right. That's what you guys do. Wow.
Oh, yeah, you should.
It's not your management.
This is a dangerous discussion.
Not
Let's have some woman got assaulted in Kingston last year.
Wow. What's that got to do with tonight? Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
So therefore, because it happened?
Yeah, because a bunch of angry dudes came to this talk. They decided to beat up a girl
I
against
say
this talk. What do you guys say to that?
What are you, first year?
Someone called this one. She started on so they beat her up.
I've been lots of time preparing it. I hope I get delivered. It doesn't look like
And we're willing, you're willing to stay here until 10:30.
What do you think has been going on in this institution for years now?
I suppose many of the other audience members will be
That's what you are.
Yeah,
I thought What are we doing? Shutting down the speech.
So security at the dispatch.
I think it'll go for example tomorrow morning.
Will be removed from here.
Okay, well,
And I would like to be even more.
so this event will continue, and we'll have freedom of speech. We will not be censored. If you have perspectives or opinions, feel free to do it after the lecture.
Have any comments?
We don't yell in civil discourse, ladies and gentlemen.
No, we beat girls up afterwards.
I believe with that, we're going to give it a nation.
Oh, right at the start.
Thank you very much.
But we've got like 3, yeah, and they're like,
Yeah, no, the campus security dispatch will be here in a couple minutes. And they're going to escort people who we're not allowing to continue with the lecture. So we made that very clear. Why is everyone so quiet all of a sudden? You know, the washroom's just around the corner.
So, like, maybe before we all get kicked out, you want to tell us why the MRAs are against, like, reproductive rights and things like that.
Who said MRAs are against reproductive rights?
Stated goals of MRAs on Wikipedia. Simply put,
Wikipedia? Come on! That's a first-year thing. You know better than that. Who references Wikipedia? Wow.
consent, I have the right to not pay child support.
Is that Wikipedia? It's Wikipedia, right?
Yeah, so you can edit your page maybe so that
Our page? It's Wikipedia.
it's the Men's Rights Association's page on Wikipedia.
Anyone has access to that. We have a couple of individuals, 6 right now. This individual over here, there's some banging, they have some stuff to
Just ask me
say.
questions, actually.
That young lady over here, these 2 over here,
That young lady in the red
and these
shirt
2 over
right
here.
there. That young lady with the
So-
cord over there. Yeah, that's
From what we're understanding, you guys are preventing the event from continuing. Is that it?
Some people seem to be like making noise, but I actually just like asked a few questions that I would like to have answered.
We have a question and interrupted me at the end of the talk.
Well, you guys are raising.
If you guys don't give me a chance to speak, like, it'll go nowhere, right? But basically, I know you were loud enough because I was not even in the hallway and I could
Well,
hear.
they were like speaking over me going,
Yeah, no, I understand, but you have to understand too that there's a certain atmosphere that people are expecting when they come here. And if you come here and disturb that, it's annoying for them, it's annoying for
But I
the
expect a
speakers.
certain atmosphere on my campus where like
Yeah, but
misogyny
what
is not
makes
allowed to
space-
happen.
This is what
Where
I'm
people
saying.
don't get
That's-
assaulted after
Yeah.
talks like this.
We're-
I want that kind of space
You're
on my
not,
campus.
you're
I'm not getting that.
You're not telling the right person.
Well,
I'm not here to debate.
Security.
I'm not here to debate if you feel safe or not on campus. I'm telling you, you're disturbing
It's none of your
this.
dogs.
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to him, unfortunately. So you have 2 options. Either you cooperate and you try and act decent and polite and professional. I don't know if you're professional or not, but at least try and show it. Or you can just leave. You have 2 options. Which one do you want to pick?
I guess we'll see what I hear.
So you agree with me though, right?
Maybe you
Everybody
guys
here's
should stick
agree
around
with
so nobody
me? Yes?
sees all
I
that.
should probably stick around. Make
They're
sure we
not
don't follow
people.
people home and beat us up after. Like that happened in Kingston after one of their
Yes,
talks.
sir.
Please
Oh,
stick
that's
around.
fine.
Please stick around. Please stick around. Well, like that's what campus security is. It's not like
For the event to go on, we need everybody to behave. We'll let the event go. If people are disturbing, we're gonna have to end the event right now. We don't want to be that.
Don't listen to me here. Don't listen to me. Holy jeez. Oh,
So everybody okay with continue the event? It is there. So we may carry on?
You guys feel comfortable? It's a difficult situation for us because, like, I mean, we're kind of stuck in the middle here.
Actually, we have a powwow outside.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you guys just do nothing.
That's very good.
I'm looking for a place for men.
We're not affiliated with the Voice Command.
This is just for the live stream. We've had a disruption of the event. The security are called. There's a vigorous argument going on in the room. We'll try to tweet it and we'll try to get this event going as soon as possible. I believe there will be some either going to be some police to eject protesters, or the security will eject protesters. We'll try to get this cleared up for all online viewers. Feel free to tweet what's going on here. We'll look at hashtag men's issues, or hashtag you Ottawa, hashtag Fiamengo. Any of these hashtags should work. I'll update you as soon as I know more information.
All you are just trying to do is put down.
You're telling me I'm a gender traitor? You're telling me you put shoes like this? That's called misandry. That goes right in hand with my closet. You're internalized that you have
No gender.
I have no gender.
You have no gender. Integrity. No gender integrity. You're self-reliant. Bullshit!
I don't know how that is. Well, you know, you take on a character, I think, and there's only a few characters. Most of the rest are probably sinless and I mean, lucky and I don't really love like security.
I'm sorry, guys.
Questions are at the end. Okay, we're gonna try this all over again, and we're gonna lay out quite clearly and quite concisely how this is going to unfold. Right now, I'm speaking. One person speaks at a time. You're free to ask a question at the end of the lecture. I think it's important here. I know these are contentious issues, and it's really important to not stereotype, assume. Well, I mean, we can all laugh and let's be adults here. Okay, this is obviously an issue that impacts every person in this room. Because if not, we wouldn't be in this room, right? When we have conflict, and I mean those of us who study the humanities and the social sciences, we don't yell at people. We talk to people. We try to share perspectives. We try to find common denominators. We try to focus on the good. You can ask a question at the end, okay? What? Okay, let's be mature here, okay? I think we're not being quite mature here. That we're gonna fear our safety goes really near. We got campus security all over the place. I'm gonna carry on, okay? I will be here. We drove peacefully courteous to the people who came here from different parts of the province. I myself, with my colleagues, drove all the way up from Toronto. All we came here was to assist or help Dr. Fiamengo here, support Dr. Fiamengo with her lecture. She wants to deliver a message. She is a faculty at your university. We do not treat faculty at this university. I'm an alumni from this university, and I'm very proud that I came here. And we do not treat our professors in that manner. If we can actively engage Dr. Fiamengo after the fact, please feel free to bring your concerns. We can talk about these concerns. Okay? What I would ask all of you to do now is this. Please listen. Take notes. If you're peeved off with something, write it down. Bring it up. And if you're respectful, if you ask your question, you're going to get an answer. Okay? let's try to meet halfway here. It's not all black or white. It's not all I'm wrong and you're right, or vice versa. Okay? We cannot live in communities that behave in this manner on either side. Am I right or what? We need to enter into having discussions. This is one venue. This is the first opportunity that we've had here to showcase men's issues at this university. Why not listen? If you have feedback, provide it. We're here for that. There's no need to start banging on things and banging on tables, screaming things. And oh, and by the way, the assault happened, I believe, and I will not be quoted, the night before. It wasn't after the event. And please don't check Wikipedia for any of that. I have references for that if you need them. But, so, can we agree? Can we listen a little bit? If you have questions or concerns, we'll stick around. It's difficult for us. We're human. We have feelings. We have vulnerabilities. And that's some of that. That's exactly what we're here to talk about, these issues, right? So please, I totally support your right to protest, but there's a time and a place in a civil manner that we've already laid out to do so, right? So please reflect. It's not a game. This isn't a game. These issues impact people. They impact young men, boys, and women too, right? We're all one species here. It's not only men or only women. All these issues impact all of us. Yes? Sorry, can you come up and sure? I can't. So everyone else.
What does it mean to you right now that young men and boys are in this room protesting this event? How can you speak on behalf of all of us if we don't agree with what you're doing right now?
It's a good question. Okay. Like many theories and many perspectives that we do study in university, there's not necessarily one theory or one perspective or one academic that speaks on behalf of the whole theoretical perspective. There are differences within communities. There's differences within the feminist movement. There's different types of feminism. There's different types of yeah, there's misogyny, there's androgyny, there's all sorts of stuff, right? It's not black or white. So we're here to discuss your question, but to go back to your question, which is, what do we have to say about young men and boys here? Yeah, do you want to clarify that?
Gender traitor. Okay. Identify that as a new form of patriarchy. Could you expand on that? Because I have no idea.
Here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even really supposed to be talking more than 5 minutes. Okay. We will. No, we're going to ensure that this is a positive spaced environment for everybody in this room. And clearly, it's not going to unfold until we reach some sort of mutual consensus, at least at a very basic level. I'm sorry I already took 2 of your points, and we have to figure out.
It's currently on trial right now, so that's why I'm asking you.
On trial, sorry?
On trial, yes.
I don't. Who's on trial?
Your association right now is contentious, and we are contesting that.
Contentious issues have always impacted our society, and we do not.
It's just trying to maintain order,
okay?
And.
To what you asked, right? Okay, no, there's no name calling. You know what? I was fair with you. Please be respectful. That's not fair. That's not. Please, if you need to leave, you can go. Okay, I'm trying to find an equal footing so we can carry on. Okay, and all of you will have.
Reuben trying to maintain decorum and organization and order in order for our talk to go on tonight.
Those who really need to ask their question or present their concern will have the opportunity to do so, regardless of your political perspective. All right, is that fair?
Letting the audience know that question and
Absolutely
discussion will take place after the talk.
We'll go around the room and we'll randomly try to collectively probably point out to whoever's close to me over here or around or back. We'll figure something out. But we will have these questions asked and answered. So could we agree with that at the very least? Ask your questions at the end. Okay? And you'll get to hear Dr. Fiamengo's perspective. Okay? No more name calling. Okay?
No more name calling.
you know what? Let's take a moment, okay? We're all
Important
adults. We don't name call each other.
thing to tell the audience before
we have a reputation.
the talk.
You know what? I'm not gonna go.
Hopefully.
No, what I'm saying. Listen,
Hopefully.
we're not gonna get into this heckling. What I'm saying by we all have a collective identity here is that we're all Canadian. We're known for something. We are known for not being
assholes.
Sure.
I'm sure Afghanistan doesn't think we're assholes.
Sorry?
I'm sure Afghanistan thinks
Okay, you know what? Like I said, I'm really saddened that I've been trying here to start this conversation. In equal footing with everybody here. That's all I want to do. Okay? If we can be respectful, you can ask your questions, and that's it. Send us emails. It's fine. Can we please carry on?
Isn't the whole point of this conference the fact that we're not on equal footing?
Yes! That's exactly it. Let's talk about it. And you will have your opportunities. Okay? Can we please agree to that? And I'm not going to be choosy. I'll go to whoever wants to ask a question. Okay, is that fair? Prepare your questions, and you can deliver them to Dr. Fiamengo. Is that okay? Can we have that common consensus there? No, you ask at the end.
Gender trader and say I've been informed of oppression and patriarchy.
Hey, you know what? That's we're gonna ask your question. You can write it down. You can ask a question again. Can we please carry on? Think of what you want to say. Ask that one important question. Or we all get one question, right? So can we agree with that? Are we okay?
Yes, moving on.
Okay, thank you kindly. And I did speak to campus security, and well, I think they wanted to say something, so I'll pass it over to them.
I mean, he pretty much explained it to you guys. You guys are, some people are making a point of safety and this and that, and it's all good, but one thing that's really, really important is respect, and there's a lot of lacking in this area. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter if I'm campus security or not, doesn't matter. Okay, I'm just saying, guys, some people have drove, and there's no good and bad guys. I'm not taking any sides here, honestly. I'm not even giving my opinion on the subject at all. I'm just saying that it sucks for the people that actually came here to hear people speak, and it sucks for the people who don't agree, who actually showed up to tell the people that actually agree that they don't agree. I mean, for me, it doesn't make any sense, right? It's like when I go to a theater and I see a movie I don't want to see, I don't go in the theater and watch that movie. I watch something else. Or if I watch a television show, I switch channels. That's the way I do things. Other people are more vocal. That's okay, but there's a lack of respect. Please let them continue. If you have questions, they told you guys already, you're more than welcome to send emails, chit-chat with them afterwards or whatnot. But please try to be cooperative in a certain way. Good enough?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your patience. I might be charging. It might be difficult, but we're going to get through this together. Okay? So I'm going to skip my spiel because I think we're taking up our time. I hope Denise, who's our outreach coordinator, I think we'll probably just move on. Is that okay? On to Dr. Fiamengo. Well, I think we've kind of.
Okay, all right.
All right, sounds good. Is your mic good to go?
I don't know. Just put it on here.
You put it on her.
Okay, can you hear me? All right. Well, I want to thank Ryan Brown for inviting me to speak here and the Canadian Association for Equality for sponsoring my talk. It's my hope that as a result of my talk, a few of you may decide to... Okay, it's the signature... It's a signature of a totalitarian ideology to attempt to quash dissent. So every time you interrupt, you're merely showing your repressive tendencies. You're not showing anything about your virtue. let's forget it. There's no point. So you think this is a victory? Yeah, why are you so frightened of hearing an opinion different from your own? You're pathetic. No, I don't.
Yeah, we'll go around and we'll try to find you.
Thank you. What's gonna happen? We're gonna screen people entering. Okay, so we will. Okay with that. They just said they don't do this ever, but they're gonna make an exception.
I don't think there is this
Up for a beer test?
I don't know, Graham.
No?
Not really.
All right, that's people. You know what? There's people here with medical issues. There's people here with medical issues, and you are triggering them. Okay, that's enough. This is entered into a health issue here. Okay, people are prone to triggers. So please, enough. All right, we're not really doing anything right now. So take a minute. Sorry? Me? No, it's not me. Actually, I'm quite fine. That's why I'm still standing here. Right? So the event will be going on, so those of you who are still interested and are going to be civil, we're going to another room.
Go! Thank you!
Thank you.
Don't come back! Yeah!
We will. For those of you going, it's room 202. I'm letting you know right now, a lot of you right here, right now, are not getting in. Go up, go up.
Are we going to another room?
Like, I just
Yeah, this kind of removes the credibility.
You're very smart, you got the MRA correct.
Yeah.
I'm sure women's spell say that. They usually win spelling bees, don't they?
Thank you.
I bet they are. Everything's just so funny to you. Okay, yeah. Let me in on the joke, or is it because like I can't? Because I'm not a dude, so I can't get these jokes. Just like I can't get all kinds of like equality issues, and like my feminism is stars.
Who shut down the talk? Was that not the president? Yeah. That's your Speak for you. I hope you feel really good about yourself. Woo! Yeah, you're self-righteous.
Shutting down oppressive rhetoric, I'd say that's a pretty good right there.
It looks well on you.
I know it does.
Oh, yeah. It's like what I try to wear every day.
Yeah,
I can see you've been wearing it for a long time.
Yeah. So
Did you get that? Fighting mythological impressions before some classes? Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't.
Like women aren't impressing men. Men aren't being impressed by patriarchy or anything. Y'all are being impressed by patriarchy. Like our common enemy is patriarchy.
Well, why don't you find out? Not this guy, he's the boss. Why don't you find out? Search now. Now I know why you had Kim Jong-un's haircut. Because you actually believe you're a communist, and so you feel you must, like all the other guys there, have Kim Jong-un's haircut. Brilliant. You actually walked the walk. Now it's time for you to go to North Korea and live it.
I've never heard of people called everyone. It's not like I have a little mini collar bar.
I think I'll just shut you down because that's your way.
I really like how you're attacking her on her appearance rather than her politics.
I was on her
She's
politics. I just thought
Really?
I'd
Because I'm pretty sure it's not
Oh, you're saying that she doesn't connect her appearance for politics? Oh my God, I must have read that so
Oh,
wrong.
well, I can tell
Yeah, you can tell exactly what I think.
Yeah, a lot of entitlement smells like capitalism right here.
Yeah, I love that. It's what made this. It's what gave you the opportunity to do this. Go to North Korea or Cuba and try disrupting a speech. See how it goes for you.
They
I'm
don't
pretty
have
confident I
fascist
know the results.
speeches to disrupt in those places. If they did, I would
Because
do
they
it.
observe your rules about what's allowed and not allowed for the thought crime. Got it. So you should be much happier there. Or do you feel it's important to oppress people here the same way they're oppressed
I'm
there?
not oppressing people. I'm taking a stance against violence actions that
I know
your fucking
oppression is
haters
in the
doing
eye.
and encouraging.
Oppression is in the eye of your Pierce nose, or I get it. But it's also true that oppression means stopping people from expressing their point of view. That's what you're doing. So to pretend that you're not an
Huge
oppressor,
difference in
that's a little
magnitude
intellectually
between
dishonest.
allowing, like, between telling fascists that they can't spew fascist hate and then beating.
How do you know it's fascist if you haven't heard it?
We've read it. We've read it.
Where did you read it?
On your website.
No?
Beautifully
Actually, I saw several
Which
YouTube
website
videos, and a
is
lot
that?
of the points you made were like I don't know, like a lot of the points you made, how men's
I wrote a different speech for tonight. You didn't even
No,
get
that's
the
great, but like so far, all of your points have been like all the men's issues
Oh, you
have
could have
been
come
issues
here
under
and debated.
patriarchy, not feminism.
Can we have some examples? I'm undecided, I'm just here to listen.
The fact that men are portrayed as disposable and they've been portrayed as disposable for how long now? Forever? Yeah, okay. That's a patriarchy, not feminism.
Well, why don't you listen to another
In
opinion?
fact, there's like all of the times that you ever talk about like men not having access to children.
I feel that way.
Oh, it's just.
So wait, like what are the specific class issues that you say would stop men? Like Marxism, what does everyone do? Like they should abolish.
Yes, I can understand like that racism of this
Year-old probably sign up.
No, you know what? I trust that. I trust
We're trying to figure it out. Does that term?
I
mean, discussing these issues.
This is the first time that I've had answered it, and then I'm more than happy.
To another room.
Yeah, 202. If we can take the equipment over there, please.
Can I get your attention, please? We have moved the event to another venue. Unfortunately, we cannot accommodate everybody. University policies were violated, so that's why we had to move to another venue. But if you did want to sign up to get updates and announcements, it doesn't mean you're a member or you support it, you just want to see these events and judge for yourself, then you can sign up on that form over there, okay?
I welcome you to do that if you care about an exchange of ideas. And again, I apologize due to the policies of the university being violated, that we are unable to host the event in this particular.
We're moving the camera?
Thank you for your interest.
Moving the camera?
I'm going to try.
Just leave it there for a second.
Yeah.
People, they've been screened.
Malcolm, can you just stay here until it gets on?
I will stay here. I'll guard this spot.
And I'll come back.
Update for the live stream, folks, anybody who's still watching. The event was successfully shut down by the protesters. We've moved the event to another room. We're going to attempt to pick up the event at the other room and live stream. I don't know if we'll get this working. I don't know if there's any connections in the other room. There is, again, a very strong confrontation going on outside the other room at the moment, which I'm going to try and capture. All I can say is that the protesters chanting Marxist-like expressions shut down the speech by Janice Fiamengo at the University of Ottawa today. It's about 8 o'clock, March 28th, for anyone who views this later. The event was shut down. You could not contain the protesters who, again, were chanting solidarity chants and claiming that shutting down Janice Fiamengo's talk was defense for freedom of speech. So, I mean, obviously that's a bit of a bizarre claim, but we're going to try and get set up a video in the other room. It will probably take us 15-20 minutes. You'll miss at least some of the talk, and I don't know for sure if we'll be able to resume streaming in the other room or not, but we'll give it a try.
Basically, like, we've heard, they've been,
I'll stick around.
We're taking a stance against them. Yeah, that's not so encouraging people to violate.
Well, the feminists say like they want
This isn't about, reason to make.
They don't look at the military necessarily. They don't look at all the please, I'm not talking to you.
Oh, good one, yeah. There's a boss great that's like.
Also, so there is a general trend. But our organization itself feels a report released just yesterday at the University of Missouri that said like 4 out of 10 I know Steve did the video. So like a lot of these ways, all these people that come with one side, all those that's really going to change the way you're going to have to have dialogue. These people are like very, very frightened that our message gets out, so just them.
If you look up it's featuring her, and her Instagram, and like, I'm sure that's super big.
This is still around. I'll shut this off. Yeah, shut it off.
Batteries are
Yeah.
We're just getting started. She's a trooper.
Put it there.
Okay,
I'll do whatever you need.
Yeah. No, that's actually, and she doesn't address that.
I was on there right Is this going? So this is the, we're going to stop the live stream now. The security is protecting the entrance of the other room door. Janice Fiamengo is okay. She's in the room. There's a very passionate desire to shut down, vent both rooms. Secured. There's 4 or 5 security people at the entrance, the controlled entrance of the other room. I'm going to stop the live stream here and try and set it up in the other room.
Well, exactly. What is this?
Yeah, I'll try as quick as possible. But,